celebrate and remember all of the accomplishments of this group of leaders. Glad to have you with us from Maverick Stadium in Logan, Utah, home to the Utah State Aggies. As we'll see a squad from the Mountain West, the Fresno State Bulldogs, taking on a team that ranks in the top 5 in this conference, the Utah State Aggies. For EA Sports College Football, Reese Davis with you alongside David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. And guys, can't wait to get this one started. Utah State lined up, ready to deliver the opening kickoff. Looks like he's going to try to return it. Excellent job by the kick coverage team. A pretty minimal gain on that return. So Fresno State's offense will get the first crack at it here. Every team has impact players. What traits are you looking for when it comes to players who can make an impact, David?
Well, obviously, you want the main things, right? Speed, physicality, like all power, all those things are really, really good. But you also need guys that will hold people accountable, guys that will lead. And it's nice to have those guys on your team. They're the leaders of the team, and they're the best players.
And part of the reason why they're leaders is because these guys galvanize their teammates, right? We've seen time and time again, these dudes make plays, and it just sparks the sideline. It sparks the coaching staff. It sparks the fans. They're special players, and they all have to play well today.
He'll get it out to the 25, not bothered at all being backed up, and they've got a first down. Safe completion on the screen. Got room at the 35. Good, solid pickup on that one, and they've got it out to the 40, and it's first down. Fresno State moving it quickly down the field. He'll do it himself. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. Last play was a near disaster, now dealing with 2nd and 13. Looking to fire. Finds the tight end. He's really close to that first down marker, but they stop him just a bit short. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. The Bulldogs are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. They'll throw on 3rd and short. Finds his man. It's John. And a big-time grab there. Knocked down immediately, but not before he gets it to the 40. Off the play fake on first down to throw. Got his man. They make the stop. Not a whole lot of ground picked up there, and they'll have work to do to get the first down. Looking to throw again. Caught in the backfield, it's Stanley. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. On 3rd down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. Pass is incomplete, but a lot of contact there. I think it's going to be pass interference and a first down.
And the defender just way too handsy on that last play. You could see all the contact as the ball was in the air. He simply can't do it, and the referees caught it.
From the gun, they'll try to impose their running game. Getting work done on the ground. He's pulled down at the 14-yard line. It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. Quarterback on the keeper. He's dragged down at the 12 as they try to cash in on this red zone opportunity. Fresno State back to work with a fresh set of downs. They'll give it on the counter. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. Not many hiccups on this drive, but it's 2nd and 13 now. Right back to the well. He's pulled down after a tough run, gets it to the 6. The terrain gets rough this deep in the red zone. 3rd down, they can pick up the first without scoring. From the gun, wants to pass. Right through his hands. He had a touchdown and just didn't look the ball in. It'll be 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Makes the grab past the marker. They make the tackle just outside the end zone, but it'll be 1st and goal from the 1. He'll keep it himself. And he rolls into the house. Touchdown, Fresno State.
How about the start from this offense? What a drive. Just when they needed a 3rd down conversion, they got it. They put a bunch of plays together, kind of wore the defense out, and in the end, punched it in for 6.
They get set for the point after as we have the first score of the game. And the extra point makes it 7-0. So the 16-play drive. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. Let's see if he can make a play on the return. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. So Utah State's offense has its first opportunity of the day. There's a receiver who's going to draw some attention, Jesse, but really, he's just part of this whole offensive puzzle.
He hasn't been the most consistent guy when it comes to catching the ball for this offense this year, but he has had some big moments. He has had some big games as well. And, David, you know, from a roster standpoint, they're generally not going to overmatch or overwhelm anybody from the receiver spot, but this is a dude that can get it done.
I think that's the biggest point that you made. It's a guy that has the potential to make big plays. And if you're pointing to a guy, he is the one. Talking to coaches, like, they've seen flashes in big moments. They need to see it consistently, and it starts today.
Now facing a 3rd and long. Johnson looking to throw. And the defense makes a play, sacking him back at the 10.
And how about this defense? Your offense goes right down the field, scores on the first drive, and now you come out, get a big sack on 3rd down, and force a punt. You talk about creating momentum early and shutting the home crowd up. Mission accomplished.
Utah State will be forced to send out the punt team. 3 and out and not much choice but to get rid of the ball. He gets it away from his own end zone. Makes a move. And the punt team able to sling him to the ground. Here comes the Fresno State offense onto the field. Already a solid start to this one. Now back to work with this 7-0 lead. Got his man. And they pick up just a few on that completion. So now it's 2nd and long. From the gun, they'll try to impose their will. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. He'll pull it on the read. There he goes. Now they're really starting to threaten as they pick up the 1st down at the 34-yard line. Leaves it with the running back. And this one will be stopped for no gain. 2nd down coming up. That's the end of the period. Fresno State has the lead. We put one in the books. Let's have a look at our game summary. They are lined up and ready to go and get things started here in the 2nd. The give to the running back from the shotgun. Got enough for the 1st. Slippery slide. Find his way and ran away from the crowd into the end zone. Touchdown, Bulldogs. An impressive run from the back. Gets him 6 points, good drink of water, and maybe a little oxygen.
He definitely needs some oxygen after that long run, but it looks simple, right? Just hand the ball off, but when you can make big plays like this in the run game, man, does it make offense fun.
And with the extra point, they push the lead out a little further. They're coming out to tee it up for the kickoff, and that last score was a real buzzkill for this crowd. Here he comes from inside his own 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. They'll start this drive from the 18-yard line. The give to the tailback. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. Not what they had in mind to start this drive. Here comes 2nd and 13. Johnson wants to throw it. The screen, and watch out. And a good job of coverage by that defense. Just a short pickup. Not exactly the ideal situation for this offense. 3rd and long, backed up inside their 20. Pressure coming. Picked off. A turnover in their own end. Bringing it back. Touchdown, Bulldogs. And they turn it into a defensive score.
And they come up with a huge pick-6, and that is one of the reasons this defense has been so dominant all season long. They don't give up big plays, but they take the football away. And once they do, they've got better athletes than you do. They're hard to bring down. They can flip the game on a dime.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And with the extra point, they're up 21-0. Kickoff unit has been busy as they have built a big lead, and they're trying to hold on to it.
Utah State, 0.
On the run from inside his own 5. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. Opening play of this drive will come from their own 23. From the shotgun, the inside give.
It's got to feel good as an offense knowing that early in the drive you can turn around, hand it off, get a push up front, and go get positive yardage.
From the shotgun, they'll run it. They went right back to him, and this time the defense was all over him. Nothing to show for that run. Garcia to pass. Trying to make magic with his feet. And he scoops his way to the first down and then... to avoid the hit. The Aggies come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Wants to throw on first down off the play fake. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces second down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Second down, they'll go to the air. And he really needed to hold on to that one, but it was knocked loose, and third down is coming. Trying to pick up a first down. He'll do it himself. He'll be stopped right at the 43-yard line. It'll be 4th down. Now to see if they want to spin that wheel of fortune. Hunt is on its way. He's got it. They'll get him corralled and down at about the 19-yard line. This drive will start from the 19-yard line. Going right to work up top. They'll run the screen. And that one looked great on the grease board, but when they blow it up like that, the defense is going to win every time. Wants to fire on 2nd down. Lets it fly. And it was worth the gamble, but the long pass is incomplete. And the Bulldogs need their binoculars to find that line to gain here on 3rd down. Makes the grab. He moves the chains, and they'll mark the ball at the 33. How about the zip this junior put on that ball to pick up the 1st down? Looking for a crease. It's Rivers. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Got 3 on 1st down. It's 2nd and 7. Back to pass. Here comes the heat. Pressure is on the way, and the pressure has arrived, and down he goes at the 30.
This defense needed something to happen to create some momentum back to their side. They built a deficit. QB's been very comfortable making plays. Exactly what you needed. Put some doubt in his head. Get to him. Hit him. Get physical. They get the sack on this play, and that's just what they needed.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, you'll have to turn it loose deep. It's caught. He's going to come up about 5 yards short of the line to gain. Fresno State will have to punt. First time we've seen their punt team tonight. Gets the first one of the day out of there, and we saw a lot of him in that loss last week, 4 times to be exact. He gets it up to the 34-yard line before he stopped, and that's where the offense will set up shop. Opening play of this drive comes from the 34. Trying the left side. Finding open areas. You want to make sure to maximize those types of runs, and he gets it out to the 41. And the Aggies in a good spot here with 2nd and short. Off the play fake. And the defense gets home and makes a play at the 37-yard line.
When it's a play-action pass, that quarterback, he really has to sell the fake. He can't tell his offensive lineman's getting beat right away while he's selling the fake. He had no shot.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. Garcia wants to throw. Flips it out to the back. Gets it out across the 40, stopped short of the line to gain. They'll mark it at the 41, and might they choose to go for it here. Hunt is in the air. He makes the fair catch, and they'll spot the ball at the 18. So they start this drive from inside their own 20 at the 19-yard line. Hold it, finds his man on the left. Didn't pick up a lot there, moved it forward just a few. Line getting set on 2nd down. Wants to go up top. Just missed his man, gave him just a little too much. Couldn't find his man last time, and that leaves him with a 3rd and 6. From the gun, wants to pass. Catch in the middle, it's Washington. Now they'll really try to get this drive going. Good execution on 3rd down as they have it 1st and 10 at the 31. Last completion moved the sticks in. Let's see if they try it again. Quick strike complete. We'll give him a couple on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up. Looking to fire. Snagged in the middle. It's Riley. Really nice pickup there as they have it out to the 44 with a 1st down. From the gun, he leaves it with the back. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. The offense will stop the clock and use one of its timeouts. Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10. Back to pass. The sure hands. It's Riley. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to throw for it. Quick completion on the out route. And they got the defense on that one, and they get it to the 29-yard line.
Right, second quarter, getting closer to the half. Offense is still having a lot of success stringing some first downs together. Defense is going to need to figure something out before they get to halftime.
The Bulldogs have it with a 1st and 10. Wants to throw on first down. Makes the grab on the left. And not much doing there as that defense runs him out of bounds. They'll run play action. Unloads to the wideout. Got it in the middle. It's Washington. And he's knocked down immediately, but they're in the red zone at the 14. And the Bulldogs started this drive backed up in their own end, and now they've moved into position to score. From the red zone, looking for a man. Got his man on the right. They'll get it down to the 10-yard line on that completion. The offense calls a timeout to stop the clock. Operating in the red zone here on 2nd down. Wants to throw. They'll have to be efficient against the clock. Can't hang on in the end zone, and that one is going to drive him crazy when he watches it. It'll be 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. And a missed opportunity on 3rd down as the defense knocks it free, and 4th down is coming up. On 4th down, they'll try to get something out of this drive before the end of the half. It's good. He could have hit a string right in the middle of the uprights there. And that will extend their lead even further.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
Looking for an alley from inside his own 10. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. This freshman makes the stop after a short gain. First half in the books. Time now to join Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Guys, you've been calling a lively one from Logan so far. And talk about a first half for the dude in that backfield. That coaching staff has been giving rave reviews on a weekly basis. And through 2 quarters today, he's been a complete game changer. He's breaking the will of this defense, and that's something that's just very tough to quantify.
He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. First snap of this drive will come from their own 17. Catch in the middle. It's Baker. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down. The give on the option. Quick spin on the run. He gets it past the 25-yard line and finally knocked out of bounds at the 27. And this offense just has to find a way to convert this 3rd down, or else they are really in trouble. Stopped in the backfield, and this defense has forced him into 4th down. They kick it away on 4th down. No return coming here. Fair catch is signaled for and made just shy of the 30. Fresno State takes over, and the offense will go back to work. They'll try the run. Dragged down after a pickup of 5 out to the 35. Halfway there on 1st down, it's 2nd and 5. Wants to go up top. And that's going to fall to the ground incomplete. That was a physical matchup there. 3rd down coming. From the gun, wants to pass. grab near the marker. It's Riley. And he's brought down at the 40-yard line, and that'll be a first down. From the gun, the ground game. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. To the air on second down. And it'll be incomplete. This defense is physical in pass deep. They've got a good chunk of ground to cover on 3rd and long from the 41. Makes the grab. It's Riley. They'll make the stop about 3 yards short of the first down. Fresno State will have to punt it away.
Brings up 4th down.
That is just gorgeous. Knocks it out of bounds inside the 5-yard line. They are pinned deep in their own territory. They'll snap it from their own 4 to start the drive. Finds his man. It's Thompson. Found a little bit of room to operate, but he'll be stopped just short of the first down. The play-action fake. He's got him. Tackle is made at the 22, but a nice 10-yard pickup there. On first down from their own 22. Back to the ground game on the left. Fights off a defender. There was just nowhere to cut back. Great job by the defense, and he'll have to take the loss. Garcia to pass. And the Heat gets there, and they get him down at the 14-yard line.
Well, we've seen this offense struggle early in this game, protecting the quarterback. They went in at halftime, thought they'd made the right adjustments, but it's not looking like it right now. They're still having issues keeping this guy standing up straight. Up front, they're just getting beat across the board.
On 3rd and long, he'll need to loosen up that arm. Finds his tight end. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. Utah State will be forced to send out the punt team. This will be the 5th kick of the night. This is a spot you see many returners try to take a chance, but not this time. Fair catch just inside the 40. To the ground with the back. And he'll find enough running room to get it just short of midfield at the 49. The Bulldogs come to the line. This situation, you might see a shot play. They'll ride the running back and leave it with him. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Just this side of midfield, the defense trying to rise up on 3rd and short from the 49. That'll get the job done and move the chains, and they'll mark the ball at the 45. Fresno State back to work with a fresh set of downs. They'll run it from the gun. They'll pick up 4, 2nd and 6 coming. Win with the running game on first down, now back at it. Here's the handoff. And he won't quite get there, but boy, after that pickup, just a few inches to go for the first. An array of possibilities here. They'll try to bully their way for the first. Makes a man miss. A solid pickup, and he goes out of bounds at the 30. Fresno State moving it quickly down the field. Caught in the backfield. It's Washington. Turning it up. Headed to the end zone. Can't quite cross the plane to get the 6, but they'll have the first down.
To be honest, I think the quarterback was a little bit surprised himself at the play call that came in that time. You've got a 3-possession lead here in the 3rd quarter of this game. You're probably expecting some short throws, some runs.
Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Fresno State.
This defense is going to have to do a better job being physical. That's 2 rushing touchdowns they've now allowed. They have got to be better close to the line of scrimmage.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And he puts through the extra point. So that's a 60-yard touchdown drive. Kickoff unit getting some extra work as this lead has really grown.
Utah State, 0.
And he's coming out of the end zone. there to make the tackle, and with that, we'll head to the fourth quarter. That's the end of the quarter, guys, and Fresno State is on top. Let's take a quick look at the national rankings to see how this playoff race is shaping up. Final stands of the game, and we'll start with the first down. Garcia wants to throw. It's complete on the right side. Gets him on the ground at the 31, but a nice pickup of 15 yards there. It's 1st and 10 from the 31. Looking to throw on first down. Got it in the middle. It's Baker. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Looking to fire. Throws to the wideout. Wide open downfield. Good pickup there as he gets the first down. They'll mark him at the 48. Passing game kept this drive moving. Let's see if they try it again. Wants to go up top on first down. And here's a fumble way behind the line. Once that ball was loose, offense didn't have a chance. Defenders everywhere. It's a turnover.
Well, and if you're wondering why this offense hasn't scored in this game, it's plays like that. Not only have they not been able to execute running or throwing the football, they've had penalty problems, but it's turnovers as well. And here in the fourth quarter, ball security coming back to bite this offense, giving that one up.
Here comes the Fresno State offense onto the field. On that last drive, defense had no idea what was happening, run or pass, and it wound up in the end zone, Jesse.
Yeah, you saw the experience in this offense that last drive, too, on that touchdown. Everybody on the same page. These guys have repped these plays over and over in practice and in games, and it's working.
Yeah, so I got to find a way to disrupt it. I got to find a way to maybe be more aggressive, maybe blitz, mess up this rhythm they got going.
Out of the gun, the inside give. And he's able to find a little bit of running room before they get him down. What will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go? Give to the back. Able to pick his way forward for a decent gain before the defense gets him down. From the 36, a 3rd down, and you wonder if they're willing to take 2 plays to get the first. And the defense is swarming to keep him from getting to the first down. And here comes the field goal unit for the 2nd time tonight. He'll have to generate power and some accuracy. A 50-yarder from the left hash. That thing would have hit a string in the middle of the uprights. Perfect. Well, that's just piling on. Not the penalty kind, just the mean kind. That lead just keeps getting fatter, and this kickoff team doing a little running. He'll start the return inside his 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. They'd love to put a long drive together here as they start from their own 21. Got out of trouble and throws. Makes the catch. Nice gain on that play, but a little bit short of the first down. They'll give it to the back. Oh, he's got some space. They'll move the chains after he gets it to the 43-yard line. They are dialed in on this drive. A couple of chunk plays, and now they'll snap it on first down. To the ground. He's got it again. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play. The Aggies trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. Garcia to pass. Under fire. Just too much heat that time, and they knock him down at the 31.
0 points on the day. That's really all you have to say about this offense. It's been a struggle fest. They've been riding the struggle bus. They haven't done anything right today.
Now 3rd and long, and trying to play catch-up in more ways than one after that earlier sack. Give to the running back. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. Down by multiple possessions. You can't come up empty on this drive. They'll go for it on 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Finds space on the right. Knocked out of bounds after a good gain on that one. They'll spot it at the 43. This Utah State offense has it going. Rides the back and leaves it on the option. Showed off just about every move in the book, except the forward move. Stopped for a short gain. Second down, they'll go to the air. Caught over the middle. It's Baker. And the defense had that one well covered. Just a short gain there. And the Aggies come to the line on 3rd and short, trying to convert here. They tried to go smash mouth on 3rd and short, and it did not work against this defense. They booted away. And they can't get on top of it to down it, so that ball will come out to the 20. A lot of field in front of them as they open this possession from their own 20. They'll run it to keep this clock grinding. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. We've reached the 2-minute timeout, and the clock is definitely on their side. They'll just try to run it out here. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Grabbed behind the line. It's Riley. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the first down. Line is set on 3rd down. Handoff to the single back. He's going to lose a yard on that one. Fresno State will have to punt.
Number 11 in punt formation to kick it away.
He was hoping for a little more running room, but they're able to get him down at the 45. They'll get this drive started from their own 45-yard line. Grabbed over the middle. It's Baker. And that had all the makings of bug meat windshield, but how about the little corner taking on the big tight end and keeping him from getting the first? It's complete to the right. They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the first down. Well, they say you win a few, you lose a few, and some get rained out. Would have been good for this team if this one had gotten rained out because they lost badly.
Yeah, not a lot to be too proud about in this one here. Good news is you get to go back to the drawing board. You get to go back, you get to have another week of practice as a coaching staff, try and find ways to get players in position to go out